Greetings everybody and welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Pyre. And we have another liberation right in front of us, but before that, let's go back into the black wagon. Ah, Bear's happy, that's always nice to see. Also, there are more mushrooms lying around here. Can I just pick them up? There we go. That's a bit more money that I get for free. And I actually haven't read a single page out of the Book of Rite last time, so let's get a bit of reading done in here. Inspect. We rid the land of an impending doom, but faced another of its kind. For we knew that we were trapped. Yet for each danger we faced, for every failed ambush by Ark, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirits in the downside, who deserved to be more than to fade from memory within this land. It was then the stars themselves showed us the way, delineating a great voyage towards the sea. Near broken we became, but then, at last, a moonlit vision, that of the Rites, the Rites. Thus shall they say of us, the 8 scribes gave their freedom, so that we may have yet ours. Let's see what my girl, Bay has to say then. Bay seems very happy about something and has been chanting softly to herself. On close inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. And so, after the rites, he said to me, I think he said to me, farewell. Can you believe it, little brother? He said that, then he left, to go find Mr. Dalbert, who went on ahead. And so, I think that maybe we are friends now. Don't you think so too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? Not necessarily. For instance, we are both fighting for those we care about, for those who helped us when we needed it. Is that not so? He is very lucky to have met Mr. Dalbert, isn't he? I agree. She falls silent for a time, then... It cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us just have to fight each other all the time. It just cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because if we prevail against them, it must mean that they cannot go home, even if they really want to. So that's why they don't like us. Back home, when they told me to stop being me, I didn't like them either. You want to know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put us together in all this so we can learn from one another and grow closer together, as friends. That is what I think, little brother, and I told them so. And maybe next time I see Alma and Mr. Dalbert again, they will be happier to see me then. She bounds off, noticing you as she goes. Hi, mister. You sense some burden has been lifted from her, and her knowledge of the rites, however informal it may be, has crystallized into a deep understanding. One hope permanently. That's nice, and I do wish her well. Alright, Bay. I am very happy for you. I think I said it before, I'm saying it again. Bless her soul, bless her heart. Let's continue the journey then. All the way up in the sky. And we are having quite a way to travel all the way up in there, I think. Oh, what's this? Wait. What's this? As you soar above the waters of Wormgulf, you notice Sir Gilman still up to you, very slowly. We are very high above the waters, if this knight is not mistaken. This knight's brethren lurk beneath the surface there, in numbers untold. Fortunately, if we were to come crashing to the surface now, then this knight, why, he would receive a watery burial in the custom of his kind. Was that all? Okay. Apparently he just wanted to get that off his back. Is there anything? I should keep my eyes open for those kind of things, maybe. Also, I haven't seen any airships in quite a while. I saw one in the last episode, I remember that. Oh, there's one more of these things. Something about the strange island you see below draws your attention. Best to avert your gaze from the Isle of Calumet. Even the scribes themselves thought to avoid the place. Let us fly on. Okay, sure. Anything in here? Does not seem to be the case. Let's keep going then. Yeah, we are crossing basically the entire map once very quickly here. Also, I still think that this is some kind of animal. It looks like some kind of fur, doesn't it? Or a lot of small enemies if you look at these things. Who knows, maybe I'm onto something there. And yeah, I think this is close to the goal. Oh, I have to land either here or here. Is there anything closer to the top? There is not, no. Emperor's Fall. Your sense Permitha shall gain favor from the scribes if you land here. And Tiso shall gain favor from the scribes if I land there. I want to keep both Permitha and Tiso around for a while. I have a good idea on whom I want to send next to the Liberation Rite. And I think Tiso is actually one that I'm going to keep around the longest. So let's go with... I don't know... Yeah, sure. Let's go with Permitha. I have given Tiso a lot of attention lately. Let's go with Permitha. You make a landing at the Sacred Mount Elodiel, upon whose summit the next Liberation Rite shall soon take place. You wonder who among you may regain his or her freedom this time. Wolfred finds you after the post-flight inspection. Shall have take the rest of the trip to Fall of Solidium by land. Maybe we'll soon liberate another of our own there. That should raise the chances that our plan shall ultimately succeed. Someone probably wants to talk, right? No! But the Beyonder Crystal has a trial for Permitha, which is perfect. Absolutely stellar. Let's read one more page before that. Oh, that's a long page, I can tell. The downside prairie first appears serene. It is not. The soil there accommodates only the region's brutish native vines and overbrush. The most likely food source proved poisonous. Thus we journeyed further north. The climate there grew fouler to my senses, though the Cur Yumuer found it amenable. This sprawling valley, poked? What is that word? With long evaporated lakes, gives evidence to the monstrosities which roamed this land. We found the region's western edge to be more pleasant, on the whole. Therein we found sources of fresh water, whereas over to the east we found the edge of the land's most hideous decay. Whatever you say, man. Okay. Let's see to it that Permitha can complete her trial. My lovely reader comes to me again. To what do I owe the pleasure? Let's see if she is a bit more talkative this time. I thought I told you to be gone. Yes, and I do not care about what you thought. She's pushing away as she did before. Perhaps I ought to cease my services to you if you insist on disrespecting my wishes thus. Would that sound good to your reader? Sandra, you and I both know that that will only hurt you more than me. Imagine not having access to the loathsome trinkets which I grant to you. Imagine those idiots of yours having to get by without my tutelage. I can imagine it just fine myself. I was once a weapon used to kill an emperor. Attempt to kill him anyway. Now I am once again a tool being exploited, soon to be discarded. Go on then, leave me be, go about your business and let us pretend we do not know full well how this shall end between us. I mean, I don't know how this is going to end. Maybe you do, but I am not you. Because if I were you, I would be beautiful. Just look at that face. And that wry smile. I love her smile. It's so... How would I describe her smile? It's very sinisterly yet entertainingly humorous. Because of her scribe trial. Not a problem, simply indicate who is to be the steward for this time, and her name is Permitha. I think I should probably add another one of those, because these don't work for the trials. More presence or more quickness. I think this one may probably be good, because there's a good chance I get banished in here. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Permitha. Oh, you mean the feisty harp. She may yet be thoughts and manners. I should think I shall attempt to bring her down to size. Let us bring her forth. Soon Permitha arrives in heat of the summons. You called for me, reader darling? Ah, it's that crystal. Then let us hash it out. I'm ready. I am very interested in seeing who I'm going to face with her. What is it? The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Harp, you answer to me here. Oh, a bossy one. Sure then, go on and tell me more. Such a delightful student for a change. Come then, let us see what you can do, left to your own devices. Save for your reader's vigilance, of course. Let us show her what she wants to see then, reader darling. That's a very colorful lineup to be on. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Ah, it's a shame. I want to get them all out first, because she is pretty good at that. Damn. Coming back quickly, though. Oh, that jump! You dropped it, and I dropped myself. I'll be damned. Okay, you know what? That's okay. It's one down. There we go. That's more how I like it. Dropped it. Dropped me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Ah, hell no. She's going to make a run for it and a jump for it. Damnation. This should do it. Yeah. These savages, they are very quick and jumpy. Ooh, that still hit me. That still hit me. Amazing. Yeah, no chance. Oh, I thought I was clear of that. Just a bit of it clipped over the edge. There again. How? Come back, baby. No, it's a loss. I am actually kind of amazed. I have to check what she can do, because... yeah, that was very unfortunate, I agree. As it was, the pretty little harp has gusto to spare, but I would seem she lacks the prowess to back it up. I would tell you not to waste my time, harp, but the truth is that my time is there for you to waste. Let's go at it right again. Her cast, her Hour Blast, should have been completely stuck on the wall. But a little portion of it actually went through, and I did not see that coming. Sarah is very patient. You can come back to the described trials at any times. Okay, this time for real. Let's get to business right away. Oh no! She dashed so quickly there. Bam. Their jumps are so insanely powerful. Nope. Oh, she got me. No. It's one down. 2 down. Grab it, have it, want it, take it, plunge it. Very nice. Ooh, child, don't do it. There you go, girl. Once more. With love. Aw, damn. Come back, baby. Dropped it. Aw, damn. But I'm coming back now. Dropped it. 1 down. Another one bites the dust. And now I win. Very nice. Naxalas indeed, my sweet dear. There now, is everybody happy? I'm very happy. Oh, happy as can be, my doubtless pretty harp. So good of you to ask. On top of that, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. You have my congratulations, both of you, and to your lovely reader. Now begun from here, before I have any second thoughts. I believe that these two could be an amazing comedy duo. Alright, let's see what the trinket for her can do. My, that Sandra sure could use a massage or something. So angry, isn't she? Say, what's that you have there, darling? Triesta's Plume. When flying, after dousing the adversary's Pyre, Permutha may instantly return and deals 3... Wait, what? If she's flying after dousing the adversary's Pyre, she may instantly return, which is good, and deal 3 damage. She could no longer fly, and yet her tears she shed for a silence, for they could cry no longer. So, if I'm reading this correct, I plunge her into the Pyre. It takes some damage. She instantly returns, because if you do that, they are usually out for a while. And then she deals even more damage? Gotta say, that sounds pretty nice. Let's try. Let's go. There she is. That's not yours. It's this one. Yeah. It's already at rank 12, I just noticed that. I mean, let's try it out. What's the worst that can happen, right? And this one, I actually want to give that to someone as well. I actually kind of want to keep that on her, because the money is actually kind of nice. Tizo, he has this infinite stamina, which is very nice. Cheers, this is actually also fully charged, I just noticed that too. What to take, what to do here. Let's keep everything as it is for the moment. And continue on with our quest. Seek the Gnomant Scribe's favor. Let's do it. Later that day, you accompany Permutha into the quiet solitude of Emperor's Fall, where a monument of Golathanian awaits. Pathway on the outskirts of Mount Elodiel's nameless lower summits, those who fail to traverse Emperor's ascent often end up dashed upon these rocks. Second to the 8 scribes of the Book of the Rites, known as the Oath Taker or the Repentant. The Empire's Master General entered exile of his own volition to pursue his liege. That's a great guy. Perhaps due to the nature of this place, you begin to sense Permutha's inner thoughts, as clear as if she was speaking aloud. Talking to the death again, Permutha? Fine, why not? All to keep your mind off things. Just don't go getting your hopes up. Your life back there, it wouldn't be any better anyway. Soon, you and she are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Golathanian has shown you favor. At dawn, you shall begin your ascent. For now, the solitude here is fit for pursuing your vocations. More hope for the next ride, that's good. And yeah, I want to study a bit more in private. Also, I can talk to Permutha. You find Permutha by herself again, though her expression has grown darker than accustomed. Leave me be, would you, reader darling? Trying to get some good and proper moping done here, and you're distracting me. Yeah, no, I don't like you when you are mopey. Leave me, reader. Just leave me be, reader. Just leave me be. You don't want to know what's lurking in my heart or mind. What you'll find there isn't pretty. Yes, something about her thought process is different to you now. You know that, with her conditioning, she can resist your scrutiny, but now her thoughts are laid bare to you. Permutha is alone with her thoughts. I don't want to just leave her be, but reading other people's thoughts it is an invasion of their privacy, you know? But I want to help, so she will forgive me. Permutha seems to be inviting you into her thoughts. I mean, if she's inviting me, why not, right? You remain there in that lonesome space with her. What is it going to take, I wonder, Tamitha? Shall I just go ahead and kill them all? That will be proof enough, perhaps, about my loyalties to you and to our sisters. Perhaps I ought to start with this one right in front of me. The bond between you severs as Tamitha opens her eyes and stares at you. Then she smiles sweetly and gives you a gentle laugh. You see, reader darling, my thoughts are rather cumbersome at times. But do not fear, I have them very well under control. Still, thoughts being the loathsome things they are, I nonetheless could fully suppress them. Cannot fully suppress them. She exhales and looks askance. Askance? Askance? What is that word? You know by now why I am in this mess with all of you. You could say I lack Tamitha's sense of commitment, her zeal. She lives only to see your nation overthrown, or something worse if she could have her way. Centuries of conflict can be quite emboldening that way, especially when one's sister's leading cause of death is Commonwealth forged steel. Wielded with the utmost of mercy, of course. Well, I had little patience for the senselessness of it myself. Became a bit of a pariah, I suppose. I knew Tamitha was going to get herself and others killed someday, so when she was to fly out on this one big mission of hers, I had other arrangements to make. But after she was caught, you people did not exactly uphold their end of the bargain. I knew there were such risks, and of course, and yet, a chance is still a chance. Tamitha was clipped and cast down. A mercy, they called it. I do not see it that way, and in my growing protest of the treatment, I was soon enough to follow. She felt silence for a while. I haven't yet decided if I entirely regret my actions, but I do seek Tamitha's forgiveness and wish that you could see my thoughts for what they are, as it seems you can. Then she might realize our nation's people have much more in common than she knows. Sometimes I wonder which of them's the stupider. She brushes past you and out of the wagon for now. So that actually worked into what kind of idea I had, because I actually want Tamitha on the outside as well, but I wanted to see a bit more of her thought processes, of her loyalty towards, basically in general, the loyalties. Because you have seen in the past that her and Jodariel, they were really butting heads. They were apparently on both sides of this conflict. And I want someone good on both sides of that conflict whom I can trust. Because I feel like that's going to be integral to a peaceful solution to the plan. And I also want someone first, because I have Tamitha in check, who can keep those two in check in case that they should end up butting heads. Because we know Jodariel, she is very prone to doing that. We study a bit more, despite my growing knowledge for the Book of Rites. More power. Or more wisdom. I think I go with more wisdom, actually. You extract a deeper meaning from the words and teachings of the Books of Rites, one you feel in your core yet struggle to articulate. And we have spirit, more hope. Finish studying. Let's continue. The Temple of Hyrod, or Temple Cistern. He gained favor from the scribes along this route. I don't know if I'm going to use any of these two, so I'm not sure if I really want to go there. But I want to spend some quality time with my man Hedron, so let's go with that. Let's see what he can make up. Where did the dragon came from now? On the way to the summit, you pass a monument of Honor King Horus, and Hedron happens to take notice. You wish for good fortune in the coming rite, and in your plan. As for Hedron, we have to prevail. Whether on my behalf or not, I do not care right now. We have to prevail, for everyone's sake. Please help us do this. Help us. He says little after paying us respects. However, as you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Under King Horus has shown you favor. +3 glory for the next ride. That's actually very strong. Only for Hedron, but still pretty good. And we continue our ascent. There we are, back at the gate. You and your companions gather once more at the Scribe's Gate, where a single narrow trail leads upward toward the summit, past an archway carved out of stone. Come this way, please. The minstrel leads you toward the archway, where his counterpart awaits. The exiles of the Nightwings have returned. Oh, it's good to see you, Celeste, looking handsome and beautiful as always. They have. Greetings, Celeste. She all but ignores him and motions to the rest of you. Now then, each of you, in turn, please state your name and what it is you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Please do just as she says. Everyone steps forth, one after another, much like before. Tizo passes through the gate. Pamitha passes through the gate. Rookie passes through the gate. Bay passes through the gate. Sir Gilman passes through the gate, as he does. Hedwin passes through the gate. Wolfred passes as well. No one is left to go but you. You step forward and declare yourself as you did before. I actually wanted to see if the others had any changes in their declarations. The Guardian of Scribe's Gate regards you with a still expression. Then she addresses all of you in her formal manner. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. The little minstrel glances up at the Gate Guardian. You have our gratitude, Celeste. But she pays him no heed. Man, these guys must have had a fight in the past of sorts. I'm interested in seeing how this is going to go. I am in it to win it. Again, you gain the top of Mount Elodiel, from which the downside sprawls before you. You wonder whether one among you shall soon follow Jordariel from this place. God knows, I hope. Page revealed the fall of Solium. Hey, guys, you know, it gets real awful cold up here. Sometimes waiting for customers, so come on in, okay? And good luck in that big battle thing you got. That's where you're going, isn't it? I heard it's gonna be exciting from my friends. Let's see what he has in store for me. A new talisman. After Bira banishes an adversary by outcasting, the hour boss may occur. Nah, that's not good. I don't want that one. And I don't have a lot of money on my hands anyway, so why bother? You can have this one though. Thanks for taking that off my hands. And you know what? Let's go. Tell all your friends about us, because I already told mine. Let's get back into it really quick. This is shining now, I think. How ironic that the shattered remnants of the Bone Titan Shag's 6 shoulders, which once stood vigilant over the archway into flagging hands, remain now as forbidding as when that horrid monster still possessed unnatural life. After Lil Haup dispatched the Bone Titan in a feat of ingenuity, Shag's pieces fell onto the valley floor, forming a set of standing stones, which Haup marked. Further, traces of the Titan's glacial blood coagulated into perfect frozen drops which still shimmer in the darkness. 6 shoulders, Shag's, seems to start reanimating when the stars above him dance a certain way. Paint a sigil then in a shining light. Let's go back. Let's check really quick. Oh, she has a new biography, but I think we have read all about that already. Yeah, we have seen that already. Good. I'm going to use Pamitha again, simply because I wanted to try out this thing. And I think I want to go with Tizo again, but you know what? No. I actually have to use Rookie, that's for sure. Simply because he had a lot of enlightenment coming his way. And I haven't used him in a while, it's basically also that. Also, the Luminous Idol is actually a very strong one. I really should try to make more use out of that in the future. Who else am I going to use? I feel like using Sir Gilman, yeah. So Gilman, Rookie, and Pamitha. That seems like a dynamic trio. Let's go then, for the Liberation Rite. Wish me success, guys. The time has come for your second Liberation Rite to commence. You observe the lone minstrel and Wolfred speaking in hushed tones, but cannot sense the topic of the tone. Then Wolfred looks up at you. I trust that you are feeling as prepared as possible, my boy. Each rite is consequential to our journey in its own respect, though these liberation rites have a more immediate effect. It's somewhat crass, however. I've got an estimate by how much each of your companions may contribute to the outcome of our plans, should they be liberated here. Factors such as their previous occupation, innate tendency to lead, and oratory skill contributed to my assessments. It's nothing personal, for we are all in this together. Besides, we all ought in return, in time if possible. Now simply, for each one of those who goes in so doing, he or she shall raise our total chances of success. Reader, sir, this night you shall confront the withdrawn. They have already appointed Mild to be liberated, should they manage to prevail. We shall have faith in you, my boy, and lo, even the stars agree on this account. I don't want Mild outside. Oh, there's another Titan. You know what? That's like something I am... That's something I feel like I can do. But you know what? Only 3% more enlightenment, that's not a lot. Nah, that's not worth it. Let's just go for it. Or is it 3% of the entire enlightenment bar? That would have been worth it. Exiles whom we liberate
The Nightwings have returned unto the fall of Solium, at which the scribes first formed their sacred union. At stake this night is freedom and prosperity.
So it would seem.
Only for one exile who prevails in this liberation rite. Your many adversaries all did strive to earn this opportunity.
So I would agree.
Wrong which earned it. Who shall be absolved is up to all of you.
So it would seem. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur, the pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed of the withdrawn, come forth now and declare yourself and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. The bog dweller Mild appears from the shadows and reaches for a mask. We are known to be Witch Mild. Our adversaries, they are nothing to us, or the one we serve. Ye shall be devoured in the upcoming age, an age of strife, wrought down by the fell wings and many-seeing eyes of Islac, the Astral-born. You speak blasphemy upon the sacred rite, Mild. If you value your liberty, then I suggest you cease your mocking of the scribes. The scribes, they failed to stop Islac, and he shall rise again. As for ye Nightwings, ye are of no consequence in Islac's grand design. She dons a mask once more. Soon we shall return unto the land which Islac shall usurp, where we shall offer him our blood, and that of many, many others. Man, I don't like zealots. Now then, have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct the liberation rite? Reader, I am about to tell you once more, the first companion whom you choose shall go free this very night, if you prevail. Only the enlightened may be thus anointed. Not all among you may yet be ready. The other two chosen for the triumvirate shall lend their hand. Nightwing, make your decision. I already chosen which one and I hope that he's available.
Who would you set free?
Preparation, choose one. Okay, interesting. I actually wanted to go with Rookie here, but he isn't even worthy. That actually hurts me quite a bit. Let's see what they have first. Unless Pyre has less, she will deal more damage. That's something to watch out for. Our blast has a wide angle, banish enemies in the larger area. And at the start of the ride, our Pyre has actually less. I've seen that activate, okay. Those two don't even synergize all that well, but it's still not a bad combination, all things considered. He has 2 of these. I have to be very mindful about it. And look at that enlightenment! Oh, these guys, these imps have gone very far. What do they have? Casting Implode ability returns much farther than usual. He moves much faster than usual, and he can banish areas in a wider area. Okay, I have to be very careful around these guys. Okay, so I like Bay very much. I think she is happier here than she is on the Commonwealth, and she just made a new friend, so there's also that to consider. I said I wanted someone good on the outside, and I believe that it's going to be Hadwin's turn. I really wanted to keep him around a little bit longer. I really wanted Rookie to be outside, but it's going to be Hadwin. This is my shot to go free. But I can't just leave the rest of you. We'll be fine, don't you worry. I want Rookie to support him. Don't have to assume ask me twice. Not after everything Hetty and I have been through. And I think I will go with... Oh, it's a rough one. I really think I should go with... I really want to use Sir Gilman, but I think that Pamitha is going to be a bit better in here, so let's go with her. Sure, let's get him out of here then. Soon, Icelake, very soon we shall release thee. We shall release thee. And as for ye, Nightwings, we have much in store for ye. There's a Pyre. Oh boy, this is a very, very bad stage to be in. There we go. First one for Edwin, 23. I wanna dash straight to you. Baby, yeah. That's a bummer. Oh, he can make a run for it? No, he can't. The dashes are strong. Come back, come back, come back! Nah! I'll be damned. Didn't hit anyone there. Good, bad. Very good. No, 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 yeah. Safe return trigger, 20 damage. Nice. Damn. Good boy. Oh, very bad. Gold Bracer is very nice. No, 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 no. Oh, he jumped it. Perfect. Oh, they are angry now. Icelake, we invoke thee, for we seek thy ancient strength. Befoul our enemies within thy blood. Damnation to the Nightwings, damnation to the Scribes. The invocation of Icelake, your adversary witch Oatmeal's curse, shall summon forth dark pools of banishing ichor wheresoever any exile is banished here this night. That's bad for me. By the way, I really love this song. It is much more intense than the last one, it feels like. Damn, those dash attacks. No, bad. He got him though. Gotcha, baby. Oh no. That's one. That's two. No, 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 no. Yeah, got him. It's pretty nice. Jump over him and into the pyre. One more. Hadwin earning his pay. Damn. Yeah, there indeed. Ooh! You son of a gun! Got her. Damn. Make a run for it.
The orb's engulfed.
Damn. All my guys are back now again, though. Also, the landscape changed.
Such zeal.
Yes! That's game for us.
And there it is.
There it is.
The Nightwings proved their worth.
So they did.
Rather convincingly, I must admit.
And I must agree. Oh man, this was intense.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free.
He earned it.
Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain.
See you on the other side, Hadwin.
Carry out their rightful sentences.
Oh. Now that this affront against Isaac has been recorded, and his vengeance shall darken the skies. Where you at, Hadwin? We did it. Then, I guess that means I have to go. I broke my vow to him. There we would all go free together. It's good, Hadwin. It's good. Rita, my friend, why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? There's nothing to forgive here. Fikani, wait for me. Wait for me. Someone for whom Hadwin cares deeply. They were separated in the Commonwealth. He remained silent for a moment longer. Then, listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there's anything at all that I can do back on the other side to help the rest of you, then I am going to find it, and I'm going to do it. And at the very least, I will do everything I can to make sure that by the time more of you come and join me back at home, that'll be a better place for all of us. Look, I don't have long now, so just thank you. All of you. I won't forget this. Then he plunges out of sight into the shimmer pool. His voice is audible, but growing faint. It's happening. Goodbye, my friends. Rita, everyone, goodbye. Until we see each other. Hadwin earned back his freedom. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Hadwin.
Godspeed to you, my friend.
The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
If I would use facecam, you could see me actually trying to hold back some tears, because that ended up still being a little bit more emotional than I thought it would. Hadwin, like you, Daryl, he was there for us from start to finish. He was the heart and soul of this entire team. He was emotional support, he was practical support, and you know that he cared. You know that he cared deeply, that he believed and that he cared. He deserved this. And I believe him when he says that he is going hard on the other side.
Turning of the stars. Farewell.
Exiles not chosen for the right gain inspiration. They shall gain enlightenment at a faster rate while they have it. Yeah, I noticed that. It's a very nice system. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the withdrawn in the liberation rite. Not too shabby, people. At least someone got out of here. You succeed in liberating Hadrian, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. He was the first friendly face you encountered on the downside. He has regained his freedom in the liberation rite. We did what we could. With each liberation rite we strive to advance our plan. A brighter future arrives at the end of our path. For now, we must persevere. Boffel's ambitious plot to spark a revolution in the Commonwealth as peacefully as possible. 41%, that is actually not as much as I thought would be. Speaking of which, reader, I take it you have seen the stars, or I should say, the lack thereof. You have, or did. Once more, the sky is all abysmal darkness, following the liberation rite. No stars illuminate themselves to guide you further on your path. Then let us go once more to Moonlight Alcove. I have an errand I must run besides. Once we arrive, best we recover now and make our way southward at first light. Another dear and good friend saved. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments below. If you would have chosen another one than Hadrian, let me know that as well. And I'll see you in the next video, in the next episode. Until then, have the greatest of days.